Hey folks, welcome to my channel Number Pen. So there we have the problem on the screen. Integrate the following with respect to x. We have square root of x squared plus 2x plus 10. So what we've been given is dy by dx and we've been asked to find y. My y is nothing but integral of the given expression. So let's write down what our y is. So that's my y. I know that my y is not in a simple format whose antiderivative I know from first principles. But when I take a closer look at y, I see that I have a square root and the expression inside the square root is a quadratic expression, right? Now, whenever we see a quadratic expression of this type, the first step would be to reduce it to the format x plus or minus a the whole square plus or minus b square, right? So let's do that. So I'm going to keep y aside, just pick up the quadratic expression and try and arrive at the format what we just now discussed, right? So my x square plus 2x plus 10, I'll have to recall that a plus b the whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Now if I try and connect the a plus b whole square formula with the quadratic expression that we have, my immediate next step would be to add plus 1 and then a subtract 1, which means that I'll be left with a 10 minus 1, which is a 9, right? So what am I just doing? All I'm doing is rewriting my 10 as 1 plus 9. Why am I doing it? Because once I write my 10 as 1 plus 9, I know that I can combine the first three terms x squared plus 2x plus 1 and rewrite it using the a plus b whole square formula, right? And what is my yellow term? It is nothing but x plus 1 the whole square, right? And what is my 9? My 9 is again nothing but a 3 square. The quadratic expression x squared plus 2x plus 10 can be rewritten as x plus 1 the whole square plus my 9, which is a 3 square, right? So that's the quadratic expression written in the format x plus a the whole square plus b square. My a and b are constants, right? So now let me go back to my y. What I do right now is my y is now integral of square root of x plus 1 the whole square plus 3 square times dx, right? So I can replace the term quadratic term inside the square root with whatever I have worked out just now, right? Now, when I take a look at this term, I can immediately conclude that my y can further be reduced to the format integral of square root of a square plus x squared times dx, right? And how do we do that? We do that with a very simple substitution t equals x plus 1, right? And when I do the substitution t equals x plus 1, my dt becomes equal to dx, right? So what I do next is I put back everything in terms of t and see if I can simplify my y, right? So what happens to the term inside the square root? The term inside the square root becomes a t square plus 3 square, right? And then my dx becomes a dt, right? So now you see I've been able to reduce it to the term integral of square root of a square plus x square times dx. And just that in place of a we have 3, in place of x we have t, in place of dx we have dt, right? So that's the formula I have for integral of square root of x square plus a square times dx, right? Now if I draw a parallel to the y term what we have, we can quickly arrive at our answer for y. Why? Because our a is nothing but 3 and our x is nothing but a t out here, right? If I compare it with the formula what I have written on the screen, right? And if you want to solve it by the method of substitution and then integral by parts, I request you to take a look at my uh, video for integral of square root of x square plus a square times dx. I'll also be giving a link to this particular video in the description and please take a look at it. So right now I'm gonna directly apply the identity out here on the integral expression what we have, right? So in place of x, I have t, and in place of a, I have 3. So what's our answer? So now you see that my y equals t by 2 times square root of t square plus 3 square plus 9 by 2 times log of mod of t plus square root of t square plus 3 square close mod plus your constant c, right? I know that while this is my final answer, I cannot leave it in terms of t. I'll have to put back everything in terms of x, right? So what's that substitution that we originally made? Let me highlight it in yellow. We made the substitution t equals x plus 1, right? So there I've highlighted it. So all that we got to do before we express our final answer is replace your t with an x plus 1, right? So there we are. That's my final answer. Y equals x plus 1 by 2 times square root of x plus 1 the whole square plus 3 square plus 9 by 2 times log of mod of x plus 1 plus square root of x plus 1 the whole square plus 3 square close mod plus c. Can I do any further simplification? The answer is no, just that I replace my 3 square and rewrite it as 9, right? So there we are. Let me highlight my final answer in pink. I hope you found my content useful. Please do subscribe to my channel and support. Thank you.